Monty, can you be my baby daddy? I'm like, chill. I picked
What's
that up.
Chad? Welcome to our first welcome to our first podcast episode. We're using the term podcast very lightly because that is not what this is at all.
We're literally holding
Guys,
we're literally holding mics that you put on athletes. I look like a munchkin from Munchkinland. Like, look at me.
I feel like I'm holding a little piece of candy. Guys, let me tell you the journey that it took to find this microphone. Our cousin.
We are
Guys,
cousins.
We are cousins. Our cousin has mini microphones that literally are the exact same thing, but the plug is different because there's a plug that.
Let me tell you, the dongle wasn't the right.
The plug that plugs into the phone isn't the right plug.
The dongle
You heard?
wasn't right.
So, I was like, okay, let me get a dongle. If you don't know what a dongle is, look it up. And so I ordered them on Amazon. Came the next day, I was like, let's try to see if it works. It didn't. And so we today went to Walmart. We went to Target. Nobody sells mini microphones.
And there was no Nito. Target had a sign on like the Nito thing. Mind you, everything was gone. Shelves were stripped. And it's because there was a sign that said, due to high demand, only 4 per customer. And then some lady who unfortunately really needed dental work came over and started talking to us and said, she was like, I'm going to buy a Nito for $25 from some lady because I need it for my niece's birthday today. And I was like, my gosh.
Just making small talk with this random lady. And so then later on in the day, I decided to just Amazon ship these. Anyway, so yeah, long story short, now we're here. And welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. It is what time?
11:21 p.m.
So you've come to visit. All right.
Now I just look like a babushka.
All right, guys, we're just gonna get right on in. I hope this audio is good and I'm not screaming into the microphone. I know you are. All right.
I look like Shrek. I hate this.
I'm trying to think what else funny have we experienced.
But it's okay to have little moments of pause. Anyway, continuing on. Tomorrow we have to go to a baby shower and play some games. And then we are going to go to Scottsdale Mall, hopefully, because they have all the stores here that I don't have at home. And we're going to do all of that. Are we still having dinner tomorrow?
Yes.
But why? We've had dinner the past 2 nights in a row.
Well, I'd hope so. Anyways, should we even introduce ourselves? Is it really that important?
Maybe just so they know who's Savy and who's Hailey. My name is Savy.
My name's Hailey. Welcome to Quick, High, and Bye. We're not even going to elaborate on why that is called what it is called because...
Long story. And if this podcast, I use lightly, ever goes anywhere, then we'll explain. We'll probably do an episode of us playing said game.
It is from a game. I'm sorry we keep moving and the camera is jiggling. If you get motion sickness, I'm so sorry.
Put a red dot on the screen. You can stare there. We're filming on her phone and it is up against a rainbow loom box.
If I could tell you the setup right now, you would be so embarrassed.
Against a rainbow loom box on top of a teddy bear on top of the blanket of the bed.
Yeah. Hopefully this is giving you a 4X little experience where you feel like you're also sitting here. Welcome to our little convo late night sleepover.
We're gonna have a sleepover until I have to go home on Wednesday.
Because what are you? You are a senior in high school. I graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're 2 years apart.
I'm UNC status. I turned 21 this year.
And I turned 19. What is the story you were going to tell me 2 days ago and you said you were going to save it for this? And I kept being like, no, you can't tell me that, and then not tell me.
Oh my gosh. So, I live in Arizona. Yes. It is grasshopper season. And my mother, love her. Shout out, Mom.
She's probably watching this.
She, one night, was coming inside and let 2 grasshoppers fly inside our house. And it was pitch black in there. She had no idea where they went. Let me set the scene. So,
Okay, Maddie.
I didn't know that. No one knew where they were. I didn't even know until I had gotten home from work. My mom was like, hey, by the way, I accidentally let 2 grasshoppers inside our house. Good luck finding them. Good luck. Have fun. So yeah, I get home from work. I'm craving a little snack. I'm making myself food. And my dog, one of my dogs, Molly, she comes inside and she's standing next to me because they are sick with greed. And they need food every 5 seconds and they are fat. No hate. She's standing right next to me. All of a sudden, she starts making this little jerky movement. So I look down. Lo and behold, she brought one of the grasshoppers to me, right at my feet. And if you know grasshoppers, they like to just jump sporadically. They have unpredictable movement. I don't know where he's going to jump. He doesn't know where he's going to jump. And so it's just every man for themselves. And I hate them. I don't want to be anywhere near them. So I'm on FaceTime with my mother. I'm freaking out. I'm holding my shoe. She tells me, just grab it. Right.
That's like when Dwight Schrute grabbed the bat with the trash bag in the office.
Yeah.
And then put it over Meredith's head.
Yeah. She's like, just step on it. I'm like, Mom, I'm barefoot.
Sit on it.
I'm barefoot. I'm not going anywhere near that. Let's be real. So I'm like, okay, I'll just throw my shoe at it. Right. I finally muster up the courage to throw my shoe at this thing. Terrible experience. We've just been surrounded by them 24/7 for the past week.
And we went to Topgolf today, and there was a grasshopper facing us, and our entire table of food. Sorry if I'm talking with the list, but I have my retainer in. Decides to jump, and then it starts flying, and it went the other way, and it comes directly towards us. If you ever seen A Bug's Life, you know the evil people are the grasshoppers, and his name is Hopper. In that moment, I felt like I was the ants in the cave when Hopper comes down and takes all and gets mad because they didn't give him his government rations for the week.
Right.
It was horrifying. Grasshoppers are so scary.
So stay safe out there.
They're not cute and green and jumpy. No. They are terrifying. Hopper freaked me out as a child. How do you think I felt when I went to Disneyland and there was a giant version of him? I thought I was supposed to be bigger than the bugs. I wasn't supposed to walk into the little Bugs Life area. Boom! Ginormous evil grasshopper. I've always been the caterpillar from that movie. And he's like, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
That's always been me. I love that grasshopper. Not grasshopper, caterpillar.
What is your spirit animal?
Probably a caterpillar. Specifically the big fat ones. Yeah. Or a tiger. I just really like tigers.
Yeah, they're pretty
my
cool.
favorite. I'd say a big fat caterpillar. Or a sloth. Or a koala.
Alright, let's stick with one answer. Would be good.
Spirit animal. Okay, spirit animal. I might go with tiger. But I think that's just because they're my favorite. What's yours?
All right.
What?
My spirit animal, I would probably say. I actually don't know. Do you have an answer for me?
I'd say a cheetah. Okay.
I don't like that answer, so no.
How about the hamster on your shirt?
Oh my gosh, guys, let me show you my shirt. I love just fun little shirts. I got this from Goodwill, and I've never been more pleased with the purchase, and I need to go back to find more. Can you hold my microphone for me?
Of course I can.
This is my shirt. It is a little hamster.
And what appears to be a pink slug bug.
Holding a fairy wand, and it says, the horrors persist, but so do I. So I wear that every day to just remind me that. Bro, I don't know. Anyways,
I think that's something everyone needs in their life.
all right. Moving on.
I'd say 20. Let's talk about YouTube because there's a picture of the Dalton twins next to me.
Guys, I'm not even going to show you this wall that's next to us right now just because it is so sacred. And if you know, you know. Eventually, if this video gets 1 million likes, I will give you a room tour. Because my room's pretty fire, I would say. I've worked really hard on it. I would say that I think it is very important for your room to be a staple. No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
I know what you're trying to say.
I think it is very important for your room to be a representation of just your sale. Oh, just hit myself in the face. And so I've decorated my room
It's me
with that in mind.
Bolton.
So you get a room tour, but you gotta work for it.
It's
crazy.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
But yeah, YouTube. I just love the Dalton twins. I really do. Grace and Dalton, I love you. I know you are probably married and probably have a child by now. Ethan, we know you're married and you probably have a child by now also. You're also probably never ever seeing this, but we love you.
Oh no.
It happened.
Chat, that was not.
Chat, you failed. Chat, you failed.
So sorry. Oh my gosh.
Chat, are you okay? Chat, are you okay?
Baby girl, are you okay?
Chat, are you okay? Had a little dysfunction there.
Guys, in the next podcast episode, we are going to be making rainbow loom bracelets.
That's also a staple of 2014 YouTube, I feel like. Is rainbow loom, because everyone was
trying to give. Yeah, thanks. We're just trying to make this podcast feel very chill and something that you can watch while you fall asleep so that it just keeps playing so that you don't get bored out of your mind and end up clicking off.
But now they can only see us from the neck up.
Which makes it more of a podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better that you can't see us.
Yeah.
That makes it more interesting. What's a topic that's been heavy on your noggin, would you say?
2014. YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
How old was I in 2014? I was 7.
Girl, that makes you sound so old.
I mean
young.
You know what has been heavy on my mind, actually? Quarantine and that era.
Yeah.
Hot take, I loved it. I had a great... That's going to sound bad because a lot of people died because of the coronavirus.
It's really selfish of you to say.
I'm sorry. But as someone who was unaffected by it, I am sympathetic for those who died. Didn't have COVID?
We're not talking about that.
Sorry. But, like, I had a great time inside. My best friend lived next to me, and my other best friend lived across the street from me. So I would just sit on my balcony and talk to them. And I had online school. I could do my TikTok dances. I could make cloud bread and slime. Yeah, people are dying, and I was hitting the Renegade every single day. It's crazy. But that era, like the Hype House, that was like Team 10. I drove past the Team 10 house one time as a youngin', and I was freaking out because it had the freaking thing on it. I can't believe the Paul brothers are still doing stuff. Logan Paul got booed at the Super Bowl.
They're still alive. Am I allowed to say that?
Logan Paul was signing a kid's football and then got booed. He also, was hanging out with a bunch of NFL players I saw. He was with, Saquon Barkley and Tom Brady. As your brother is also with Tom Brady. Shout out Jaron. I don't know how Logan Paul still has a platform after the Japan Forest incident, actually.
Wow.
Famous birthdays. Lady Gaga. Love. David. Possibly a murderer. The David guy that has a 4. Alex Wasabi. Do you know
someone is in his trunk?
Yeah. And he, wrote a song about it, low-key. And everyone was like, this is kind of weird. Vince Vaughn. I need to tell my dad. Oh, the girl from Spider-Man. The one that played the one he went to prom with, Michael Keaton's evil daughter.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry. Sorry to all the headphone users. Didn't mean to blast your eardrums like
Let's
that.
go to movies and TV shows that have come out
Slipped
today.
off my.
Cool, and I know literally none of these. The one day. What is Brain Rot House? What is that?
Oh my gosh, we're not doing this. What are your thoughts on Fruit Love Island?
Didn't watch it.
Okay.
It shut down. Sora AI, like, just had a whole thing.
Everyone was hyping it up so much. For what?
Okay, we're gonna go to March 27th in entertainment for things that have come out. First one, Victorious.
Fire.
That show was amazing. I love Audrey's grandma. I hate how they made Kat in the rest of the seasons though. Like when
Yeah.
she was normal somewhat, and they like changed her to like get a lobotomy. Just not.
Yeah.
Next, George Lopez. I have a distinct memory of waking up on my floor in my room. So my room as a kid, we had a TV in there. And I remember waking up at like 3 in the morning on my floor and George Lopez was on the TV. And then I just went back to sleep immediately. That's my distinct memory of George Lopez. I can't find anything else actually.
Let's talk about my favorite thing to talk about, pet peeves. What I just hate.
Don't say me.
What are your pet peeves?
One of my pet peeves that we talked about today actually is littering because we went to get acai bowls and these two girls like went to sit outside and we were sitting inside, but it's like a giant glass wall so you can see outside, and all the bowls like come in this like bag, and this girl had the bag on the table. The wind like blew it off the table. There's no way she could have not noticed because also after it blew off the table, it like blew back across to the other side of the entire table, and
And
none
they're
of them
just
did
sitting
anything.
there
And it made
as
me
it's
so
blowing in
upset
the wind.
that when they left, I went outside and I picked up the bag and I put it in the trash can.
If you are littering at your grown age, you need to do better and you need to rethink your life decisions. Because why? Why are we littering?
I don't understand. I truly
Just throw it
don't.
away. It's not even like there were no trash cans in sight. There was one right next to them.
Yeah. What's another pet peeve that
Big
you have?
fat thumbs down. Pet peeves. I have road rage, unfortunately.
I have come to the point where sometimes I think about road rage where it's like someone's like trying to swerve in between everyone and like go around like everyone. You know what I'm talking about?
I was not listening.
A car will come in your lane to like pass you and then speed up and then pass another person, speed up past another person. I'm always like, you idiot, what are you doing? But then I'm like, what if there is a woman in labor in that car? And they're trying to get to the hospital. And it's like a car that's driving super duper slow. I'm like, what if they're driving home a baby from the hospital and they're like a first time parent?
I just looked up on Reddit confessions that we're gonna read. I
You
think
gotta hurry because I'm getting sleepy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forget. She's literally grandmother.
We have to be
Somebody,
out of the house at
I've
8:45
never
tomorrow.
met another person that falls asleep in 0.5 seconds.
I don't fall asleep quick. I just fall asleep early.
Yeah, that too. Cannot stay awake to save her life. She would be dead.
The
One of them
latest
says, I am trapped in my life and no one will ever know.
How are you trapped in your own
Alright.
life? You know what I like to do? Read. If any of you know Smosh, I love Smosh. And I love when they do Reddit stories. Love Shane reading those. Love everyone on there. All the Smosh cast, all the crew, all the guests. I just love Smosh so much.
I had a friend confess that every time he stayed at my apartment, which was frequently because we lived in different countries, sometimes he would stay for a month and a well, I can't read. Sometimes he would stay for a month plus at a time. He watched me sleep. I woke up with
I can't hear you. Can you speak up a little bit?
him staring at me. He was literally inches away from my face, just staring, and I freaked out. He broke down and confessed my husband was asleep next to me. What are we doing?
Clearly your sleep paralysis demon is your friend.
I killed my best friend by accident while high on cocaine.
You were telling the
So
wrong
that's not what I
people.
was looking for.
Guys, keep the comments to Fortnite, please.
Had a good friend of mine tell his crush at a party that he just wanted to cut her ears off and take them with him. He's a great guy, married and just had his first child. Is he allowed to be near children?
Did
That's
he
what you
cut
should
the
be
children's
asking
ears
yourself.
off?
Also, good to mention that it was not that girl that he has children
Yeah.
with. Good for her.
Look up Reddit. Am I the?
Ugh.
I love those. What does it say?
Yesterday, Valentine's Day. Money is tight. Always is. My husband got me some flowers and a scented candle. I got him his favorite cookies and said his other present was later that night. See?
We know what you did.
He has a thing for old school Playboy bunny outfits and has always hinted about it. Alright. I spent what I really couldn't afford for a costume to surprise him that night. Spent ages getting ready. I was really nervous as I am a bit of the self-hater. Before I came down, I messaged him a nervous face emoji to show I was nervous, so he was well aware. I walked in and he was just staring blankly. Whisper something inaudible, which I asked him to say loudly. He asked me to spin around to see the outfit. I did. He then said, "Promise you won't get mad. It's the wrong style outfit. Take it off." I want to reiterate that he said, "Take it off." It wasn't in a sexy or fun way. I just walked out of the room silently.
Drop my microphone.
Pajamas on and got into bed. He then had the nerve to ask what was wrong. Alright, bro.
Crazy thing to be picky about. What do you mean it's the wrong design?
Yeah, what?
There's like one. Like, I don't understand. Like, the trim of the corset is your problem?
Am I the for not letting my girlfriend 20 have a movie night with our colleague male 40? This should be good. Me, male 21, and my girlfriend 20 have been together since I was 16 and she 15, and we have been inseparable since then. Well, until now. We work at the same company and have done so for about 2 years now. We even work in the same section. So lately, she has been getting closer to our colleague male 40, and I have not seen a problem with this since he's 40. But recently, they have wanted to hang out after work separately from me and our other friends.
Is it a 40-year-old gay man?
Like, if they had said, I would have read it, so. Things they do is just go for a walk, run, or hikes, which normally take around 40 minutes to an hour, which is normal, I guess.
Walking or hiking? It'd take
your
me 40
colleague?
minutes to an hour. I'm too fat for that.
But now, my girlfriend wants to have a movie night at his house, and they are going to watch the latest Fast and Furious movie. I asked to join, but they need to be alone because they are going to talk about Friends stuff. No, they ain't.
She's cheating on you.
She said they were like best girlfriends.
This guy's talking about other guys just to get invited to sleepover, if you know what I mean.
At first I thought, okay, that's fine, I guess, because again, he's 40. But now, after the fact, I'm starting to worry that they are getting a little too close. Am I going crazy, or is this something male and girlfriends do normally?
What do
No.
some of the comments say?
I'm not done reading it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't really have any experience in just that because I don't really have any girlfriends that I am that close with except my girlfriend. So please, I need some advice or just outside views on this. And then he made an edit. Just from the first few comments, I would like to add some details. First, she's acting like just normal to me, loving, caring, and overall like the girl I fell in love with. Second, this may seem a bit arrogant, but if I may self-glaze a little, I am 6'4", blonde, fit from going to the gym for 5 years, love cooking, traveling. Alright, bro, no one was asking. No one was asking. He is 5'8", bald, not really fat, but on the more
Actually, I
out of
can't be
shape
shocked.
side.
People say that worse about me.
And is kind of a gamer, I guess, and I mean computer games. So he has only a handful of friends and the same at work. I do not say this to bully him or belittle him in any way, it's just straight facts.
You know, I feel like
Third, my girlfriend said that after meeting some of his friends at a local get-together here, she said it felt weird being so much younger than everyone at that specific table that she just kept it short when she said hi to them. So, he's 40. Did you forget that?
Based off of the description that he gave of the other guy, it makes me think of those TikToks and it's like POV or a girl that works in a GameStop. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Or it's just, okay, never mind then.
So if you put all this together, I can't see any reason to why I should have been suspicious earlier. Earlier today, we sat down to discuss just how I felt about this whole thing, and that it is weird for her to go alone home to him as if... Oh my gosh. We're done with that. I can't even. Long story short, you should not be hanging out with a 40-year-old man. No hate to age gaps.
Unless it's Chris Evans. But he's married. Maybe.
Am I being crazy, or is this actually toxic? So, I, female 18, have two friends which I'll refer to as AF19 and BF17. I feel like
that would sound like fighter jets. I feel like I'm in the Air Force and I just got assigned.
I feel like I'm doing math.
I just got assigned my plane.
A and B. We have been friends since birth. Spent our childhood together, and they are kind of my cousins. For years, our friendship has had its own ups and downs, but the last couple of years, we have been on better terms. The past 2 years, both of them have been in relationships. A was with a frat boy. A was with a frat boy that we thought treated her right, but it ended with him cheating on her with his ex.
When do they not?
She had also cheated on him a few times.
Oh.
Okay. B was in the worst relationship you can ever think of. The kind where he love bombs. The kind where he love bombs you and then just disappears for weeks and comes back with lies, cheats on her, and tells her that, oh, you misunderstood that. Wow. I should also mention that their friend groups were problematic from time to time. I'm not putting myself up on a pedestal, but I have worked hard all throughout my school years, studied. Why do these people keep doing side notes? I am genius, I am tall, I am handsome.
I have $1 billion in a Lamborghini.
Literally. Studied in the best high school in town, which only takes students by an entrance exam.
So it's
overall, I am a smart, mature girl for my age. Period.
You're not, if you say that.
Last year, almost right after they both broke up with their partners, I met my current boyfriend, M19.
A, B, C, or D, which one?
I couldn't bring myself to tell them about him because I didn't want them to feel bad. Initially, after a few months, I told them and they wanted to meet him. I agreed, set up the date, and 4 of us went out. Us girls... Sorry, my throat is getting dry from reading all of these. So, brief pause while I drink.
Insert Fortnite chug jug noise. That's what we're gonna put in every time someone drinks water.
Our guilty pleasures playing Fortnite.
Yeah. It's not even in Gil. I love it.
Yeah.
I make that known.
We're not good in the slightest, but heaven forbid we have a hobby. Alright. Us girls got there before him, and the moment he walked in, their faces changed. I'm talking from happy smiling to eyeing him up and down with the who are you face.
No, I feel like they know him.
I don't know what face that is. Who are you face. The hour we spent together was like torture. They didn't even bother to talk to him, and every conversation between us was initiated by me and him. At the end of the day, we went home, the group chat was silent, and when I asked if they had fun, they said, yeah, sure. I was very hurt because I have always been very supportive of them in their relationships. I have been with them and their partners and never acted anything like them. Mind that every single thing my partner did was met with these responses. Oh, did he? How nice. Big smile. So back to my situationship. Giving these girls are a little
jealous.
So far, yes, this is very toxic. A few months after this incident, I was going through depression to the point I had to be medicated. I never received a message or a call. All right.
Are you friends
Damn,
with these
girl.
people?
What are we doing here? During this time, someone messages my boyfriend and tries to sabotage the relationship and instantly deletes them when they're read. Okay? Because no one other than those 2 girls knew about him, I asked them if they knew who this person might be and if they knew something I didn't. They both said no, and for me, the case was closed. A few days go by, and A's younger brother is having a I can't read. A BD party? What is that?
Baby daddy.
A birthday party.
Is that what it is? Probably.
Since when are we shortening birthday to BD?
What are we shortening B-Day to BD? My gosh.
Because our younger siblings, both mine and B's, were invited, A writes this in our group chat. Tomorrow is his birthday if you want to come. I congratulated his birthday very warmly, but excused myself because I had loads of exams. She said, okay. I thought something was wrong. I texted her, and she tells me that she's hurt because I had accused them of sabotaging my relationship. Oh no! I told her that I didn't accuse anyone and apologized that she was hurt. She said, okay, and I thought that was the end of it. Right? Right? Wrong. Wow. This is just a novel.
I'm invested in this.
I got ghosted. Literally did not receive a text or reply to my text to them for weeks. My messages would be left undelivered for weeks. The group chat was silent. A little something here. A boy liked B. He was way, way older than her. Maybe mid-20s. He's rich, and she tells us that he's obsessed with her. I knew they were talking, but she said, oh, we're friends. I'm way too young now. Now, when I tell you I saw A and B following that dude on Insta, this is getting a little too, high school drama for me. I don't know if I can
This is high school drama.
continue reading this. I'm just getting a little icked out, respectfully. And this only meant that they had started dating. This with the ad on stories of A and B together during this few months, and me receiving silence during a time I was trying to heal from depression. I snapped. I left every group and channel. Disregard. The next day, less than 24 hours, I received messages from them. Hi, how are you? Excuse you? No, ma'am, I'm not responding. And I didn't. After 1 week, I said, sorry, I was busy, I'm fine. Tell me why my messages are still left unread. Wow, girl. These are not your friends. A and B are not your friends.
You need to see yourself out of there. Never gonna speak again.
I accept the fallout and make peace with it until B's birthday. I text her, a happy birthday, I hope you the best. And she responds with, thank you so much. Next month on my birthday, nothing. I was hurt. Now I have not seen them in a long time. And I have to see them in a wedding and other parties related to the wedding. I don't know how to act so that I don't become the arrogant one here. Update! The wedding was a couple months ago, and it went fine. I was treated like trash by them, but everyone else, specifically adults, were fairly nice. Today, I was invited to A and her family's house warming gathering. Housewarming gathering.
Yeah.
I read that wrong. That's my fault. I'll take the L on that. I go there, I talk to the host, her mom, which is my cousin, and her grandma.
Her mom is your cousin. Okay.
And her grandma, which is my aunt.
I get it. So her friends are her second cousins. Or A is at least her second cousin.
I'm very warm with them, but I don't talk to A and B for obvious reasons. A few minutes goes by, and I get up to have something to eat from their open bar. A and I come face to face, and she goes, hi, my name. Now, why is this bothering me, you might ask? Have you seen people look at you like you're less than them? Or, let me give you a clearer example. She gave me the look they were giving my boyfriend at that date I talked about in the first post. Am I crazy? Am I overreacting? Is this crazy?
I don't understand why you're still friends with them. Because I don't think you are friends with them. They don't think that either.
First comment. All of you are acting like catty 12-year-olds. Grow up, stop feeding into it, distance yourself, and get new friends.
Literally.
Thank you. Let's move on. That was a hard read. Should we get thumbnail real quick?
Not clickbait.
That's it. That's the one. Last Reddit, because this is actually...
It's 12:30.
I actually find these very entertaining. And another thing I find entertaining, if you guys watch police body cams, comment down below what channels you recommend.
Did you leave those channels when A and B stopped talking to you? My phone!
Comment down below what channels you watch.
And what
body
channels
cams
you're
on.
leaving.
Stop. Because I need more. I yearn for the police body cams. They put me to sleep. For walking out of a restaurant on my girlfriend.
Yeah, let's do it. I need to start being more sympathetic towards men.
Girlfriend and I were having dinner at a restaurant when she got a text from her best friend who recently gave birth, and she said, OMG, she got a C-section. She works as a nurse, so she then explained to me that the type of incision they make for that and how it'll leave a scar. Have you never heard of a C-section?
How do you not know what a C-section is if you're a grown man? Crazy.
No hate or anything. It's okay if you don't. I just think
like common knowledge.
I thought that was more, yeah. I then, as a joke, said, at least she'll still be tight down there.
I'm so upset. I take back needing to be sympathetic.
I didn't think that that's where this was going. My girlfriend looked confused and then said that was a weird comment to make about her friend.
Yep. It is. Any woman, actually.
I mean, let's ask the audience. I don't even want to read the rest of this. I then said it is a very normal joke to make, and she disagreed.
No, yeah.
There was some back and forth. I asked her to drop it, and she kept trying to talk about it. I said to her, "You're so insecure."
Are you having sex with your girlfriend's friend? Why is like everything going back?
How did we get to that?
How did we get to you're so insecure? If anything, she should be walking out of the restaurant.
And she then goes, does it make you feel good to call me that? So then I got really frustrated, got up and walked out of the restaurant and drove home. She called me several times. I drove both of us there, but I was so frustrated and just wanted to get home, so I turned my phone off. She showed up at our apartment 30 minutes later and was really pissed, called me an and overreacted, and that she waited in the cold for 20 minutes for an Uber.
Alexa, play Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
Why did you even post this?
What are all the comments?
Why did you even completely unnecessary sexist comment about her friends?
Yeah.
For your lack of understanding about basic biology.
You got so mad because she said, does it make you feel good to call me that? And that's my favorite part. Because she absolutely ate with that line. That's how you know she's not insecure. I think you were projecting. He was the insecure one. That upset me.
This post was archived, just by the way.
We need to read another one so I don't end this upset. Because now I'm just angry.
I wasn't expecting it to go like that.
I thought I was going to side with the man, but no.
Am I the for not kicking the best man out of the wedding party?
Why would you kick the best man out of the wedding party?
Wedding drama! I would love to hear this. Let me give you a little backstory. I, 24 female, and my fiance, 29 male, have been dating for almost 7 years and have been engaged for about a year and a half.
Hold on, how old is she?
24.
And they've been dating for 7 years? So, you were 17 and he was 22. Alright.
Our wedding is coming up in September, 5 months from now. And we are getting everything ironed out, buying dresses, suits, etc. I asked my best friend, 25 female, been friends for 15 years, to be my maid of honor last October. She said yes, and I was ecstatic. My fiance was having a hard time deciding who he wanted in his party, as he doesn't have a bunch of male family members to fill the roles. My party consists of my 5 sisters and his 2 cousins. However, he finally decided who was going to be his best man and his groomsmen about 3 weeks ago. As soon as he told me who the best man was, I went to my friend to tell her who she would be walking down the aisle with. He chose his best friend to be his best man. Makes sense? Well, she did not take the news very well. She called me and explained that she matched with this man 4 years ago on Tinder, and she did not like him. So I asked for more information to figure out what happened. He's a good guy from what I know, and my fiance and I hang out with him and his kids once a month or more.
His kids, so he's clearly moved on. Like, she's thinking about this more than he is.
I don't think she's thinking about it at all. I think she just knows who this guy is.
Okay, let's continue reading and I'll give my final.
Okay. She said that they never met in person, but he hit her up with saying, like, wanna f***. And
Now, do we think that's the best thing to say to a woman you've never met?
Should we make a poll? Guys, chat, what do you think? Yes or no? I told her I was really sorry he did that and that we could change up the ceremony and pictures to where she never has to walk or stand near him. I even told her that if he said anything or did anything, they could have an entire brawl at the reception. I just wanted her there with me for the ceremony.
Fight, 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 fight.
But she decided to give me the ultimatum of it's either me or him in your wedding, not both. Alright, girl. I obviously broke down and explained to her that I can't ask my fiance to take his best friend. I can't read anymore. I can't even read to begin with, let alone at 12:30. Plus, it is his wedding too, not just mine. I am not making this day all about me. It has been an equal effort since the beginning. She started screaming at me on the phone that she doesn't want to be in a situation where she is uncomfortable. I should respect her enough to choose her, and my relationship is toxic, and she's not going to be the one to pull me out of it. She then hung up on me. So I gave it a few days, waiting for her to reach out, but she didn't. I sent her a message 3 days after that phone call telling her that I love her and would love to have her in my wedding, but I cannot ask my fiancé to kick his best friend out of the wedding. She never responded to that message. A few days after that, I was removed, not blocked, like all the pictures and mentions are gone, from all social medias, and she started posting petty things on her story about cutting people off and best friends and wedding, clearly aimed at me. So I decided to block her on Snapchat and Instagram, but left iMessage open in case she ever decides to try to apologize. My entire family is saying to disinvite her from my wedding, but I'm thinking of just not sending an invitation. All she currently knows is the day, not the time or the place. So am I the idiot for not kicking the best man out of the wedding to please her wants?
No, that was definitely a really weird thing for him to say, but based off of him saying that, I feel like he said that to multiple people, and if you were to
Yeah, that was not the first time.
come to him, I don't even think he would remember that he said it to you. Here's another idea.
He's been around for sure.
Just walk with different people. I know the maid of honor and best man are supposed to walk
Technically
together.
supposed to walk
But, like,
together, but we can make an
who cares
exception
if they
for
don't?
sure, for sure.
And then you don't have to speak to each other. He has kids, so clearly he's been gone. He found someone else to put a baby in, apparently.
Oh.
And this girl clearly has some issues.
I would be absolutely floored if someone said that to me. However,
And I
you
think
just gotta do it.
the person that posted this was very respectful in the sense saying that it's not just my day. We've had equal effort from the beginning. It's both of our wedding. I thought that was very nice of you. I like to hear that standpoint.
Alright, this is not a Socratic seminar. Piggybacking off of that comment, I would just add that she handled that very well, and I'm sorry that that even happened in the first place.
Well, this has been our
We are
first
ending
show.
this here because I cannot speak any longer,
And it's
else
nighttime.
my throat is gonna close. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't even made it this far, thank you truly for watching this entire thing. Hopefully it is interesting enough to where you're gonna want to watch the next one.
We're also really tired, so hopefully our next episode will be funnier and we'll be more awake.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
Like and subscribe. Tweet me at David Dobrik. Today's shout out goes to One Direction. Hashtag RP Thank you.
Please make sure to stay tuned for the next episode that'll come out whenever we feel like it.
And we're going to go to sleep now. Good night and
Peace. Am I allowed to say that?
No.
Peace.
So don't fun things.
Good night, New York.
Good night and good luck.
Peace and love and salutations and have a
Kumbaya.
and good night, my little munchkins. Have sweet dreams. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Or the grasshoppers.
Or
If
the
you live in
dogs.
Arizona.
Or the moths.
Or any
Or
little
scorpions
monster.
or tarantulas.
Any monster under your bed.
Yeah. Or Hopper from Bugs Life. Anyway, good night.
Good night. Alright, good night.